Hello and welcome. This is Method for Love with your daily channeled guidance for the collective through automatic writing and other modalities. I may even pull a card of the Spirit of Animals Oracle for you at the end of this reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you like this, go ahead and hit that like button on YouTube, if on YouTube, when I share it. Thank you. And we will get on with this presentation. So, the question is, what nurturing insight is needed for the well-being of the collective or an individual person in this collective? So, grounding into a decision you have recently made as you tapped into stillness after shifting a pattern that you have caught. Noticing when you were about to be overwhelmed, you were able to shift your thinking and feeling and move into a different way, which cleared the path for clarity, and you were able to move forward in a firm answer, thus making it easier to decide. So somebody had noticed their patterns in what overwhelms them and frustrates them, and instead of reacting, you took a pause and you responded in a way that was different from the initial than you have before, in a totally, completely different way. And that is doing the shadow work. You are succeeding and noticing and shifting out of old patterns at this time. And to celebrate those little wins of success, this is the hard work that is being done. You're doing a good job. I see you. You have now, with confidence and perspective added, to take action with ease. New territory is being tapped into, and you are choosing to uplift yourself in a more positive light. Thoughts and actions are being activated by motivating yourself further into each step. Take charge and move on. You are in recognition of patterns that are consciously choosing to make changes. Fox energy, moving with cleverness and poise in your step. Be aware of the small voices that are trying to discourage you. I call them gremlins, that try to keep you from your highest power. When you're in your vulnerability of this shift, because it's hard sometimes, know that these thoughts are just passing by and through, and to make sure that you don't take them personally or identify to them or with them. So basically, you're shifting in paradigms. You are getting out of an old way of being and shifting into a totally different and new way of being. And there's thought patterns that are trying to keep you stuck in the old paradigm, but to keep going and to believe in yourself and to really believe that you can make it out and make a new way for you, for yourself. And then I asked another question, which is, how can I become more aware? And it says to remain objective to the thoughts that come into your mind. Be around and observe others that have healthy habits and relationships to their mind. Study and research mental tools from observing how people react to things. Sort out your own personal feedback. Becoming mindful where intense emotions arise, and see where inadequate resourcefulness wants to appear. Become interested in the topic which activates momentum in that area. And then as you practice, your awareness becomes more focused and it gets easier over time, and it's much quicker than you would even expect. Notice how the synchronicities show up to help guide you in these shifts. Open your heart in the vulnerability of humble learning. Willpower, grace, and patience. Forgiveness for yourself. Sometimes the shift is not smooth and you notice aspects of self that you may not be ready to witness come out of the shadows or come out into your awareness. You are not alone, and whatever comes up is not you. It's aspects that are wanting to be released so that you can rise out of the version that no longer resonates with who you are now. You will and are finding success in this mental endeavor that you are taking on. The version of you that you are merging into is here. And to claim that in your personal power. Righteous! Enjoy the little wins, and you will continue to see more of those. Be proud of yourself. You have come a long way, and you are seen. Once you set out on the heavy parts, they become lighter, and you start to enjoy the process of knowing and trusting yourself. As you choose to transform, it chooses you back, because your frequency is aligning with it. Instead of absorbing energies that you may think are yours, you work and transmute them instead, realizing they were never yours. They were just passing through. Feel safe in any situation. Know that the details are working out in your favor, and to collect the sweetness that shows up. Luck is on your side now for those who have been feeling like nothing has gone right in a situation that is currently being witnessed. Closing time. That song, Closing Time, I don't know who it's by, came through as I was doing this, and it's like, closing time, time to close the doors and let the something, I don't even know it, but I took this as a sign to close the thoughts to the determination you have been applying to yourself. Hold on. Close the thoughts to the determination you have been amplifying to yourself. See the brighter side. Replenishment is coming in. Try again or continue what you've been doing. Refining the knowledge you hold. If you are not sure about something, ask a source that does know. That know it all, and proceeding on something you clearly don't know what you are doing is asking you to shift your perspective and ways of doing things. Yes, it will turn out, but not as good of a job well done as it could be if you allow savvy hands and mind to assist you. Mute the judgment on thinking that if you ask for help, it is weak. Weakness comes from not moving in and allowing help to arrive. It takes strength and courage to ask for assistance. Do not let the emotions that are coming up get the best of you. Being macho is a hazardous attitude in the world of aviation and mentorship. So caution yourself when it comes up. 10 completion of something, or leadership. Taking leadership and asking for help. It doesn't always mean do it yourself. It means taking the right actions for you to lead your life the way that is needed. It is all about moving for the sake of harmony, balance, and getting things done sufficiently. Sometimes something is weighing on your heart. You're being guided in a direction you are unsure about because it is unfamiliar. It is going to take more planning and organization than you're used to. This is where you pour your roots down. Everything that you have learned so far, the discipline you put in, the patience you have learned to take in, it is all to build a foundation. Give yourself leeway to come up with the floor plan details. If it's a career or job to be considered, mentally prepare for what needs to be done. Structure your perspective. What are your core values? Give and receive love. Get curious in the hard work. Confront what comes up with simple solutions and practicality if needed. You are being emotionally and spiritually supported. Ask and you shall receive. Trust in the possibilities of what you have asked for and take action. It was all of already obtaining what has been asked for. So it's whatever you asked for is now ready to come in to your field and to prepare for that. Stay patient when your vision doesn't come right away. There are things happening behind the obvious. Find time, even in the stressful moments, to take care of your needs. Clear your mind every once in a while. Focus on what you can do and work in increments. Not everything has to be done all at once. Review the past mistakes with compassion and forgiveness. This is a new direction that is bringing you clarity. In your heart, you know the way. And that is what I have as far as what I wrote. And now I'm just going to pull an animal card and intuitively read it from my own perspectives. Okay. So I'm also going to read the card first. So you have squirrel, always prepared. Yeah, so be on top of things that need to be done. Think futuristically, make plans for the future, even if it's just a list of goals that you would like to accomplish for a certain task. And okay, I'm just going to go ahead and read the card too. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. I'm going to say miracle to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. Yeah, so think ahead, but make it interesting and fun and enjoy the process. It doesn't have to be hard. It could be simple increments in small steps to help you get motivated, and there is help because there's birds as well as the squirrel. So there's a whole group of people and support and resources that you could seek out and that are around you to tap into in order for you to be prepared, because Maybe this thing isn't like right now and it's in the future, and you have time. You have time to really get the resources needed and to step into what you really want to show up in a situation or a relationship or whatever it may be. There is help, and all you need to do is ask and you'll receive. So also know your cycles of when to rest and when you're working too hard and when to replenish and when to focus and what to focus on, and do research and really reach for something that is out of the comfort zone as well, because shifts are happening that are being broken open and it's a vulnerable space, and maybe you're nervous or scared or these feelings are coming up that you don't really like, but to just hold the space for yourself and move forward with confidence that you will get it done. You always have. And this is just a new opportunity to place for your highest good and to practice your creativity and putting purpose in life. So I'm going to leave it there, and I am thankful. This is your card again. So thank you so much, and for watching this far if you have. I love you, and I will see you again another time. Bye. Another day.